Hello, I'm Paul Harfleet, and this video is presented in association with Bijou Stories, a new online LGBTQA+ network of creatives and artists. What I'm going to do in this video is briefly explain the Pansy Project and give you a quick how to draw a pansy workshop. Well, they're more drawing exercises, but that's what I'm going to do. So, what is the Pansy Project? 15 years ago in Manchester, I was an artist, and I still am. I experienced 3 separate incidences of homophobia on the street. As an artist, I wanted to respond poetically to this experience and to try and sort of reflect on it really as an artwork. And after a long period of research, I decided that I would go back to every location I'd experienced homophobia, plant a pansy, take a photograph, and name it after the abuse. 15 years later, I've been all around the world planting pansies for other people's experiences of homophobia. Some stories are very violent, some less so. But what the project does is it's an anecdotal record, if you like, of homophobia. The images are posted on my website, thepansyproject.com, and there you can find videos and images of the pansies I've planted over the last 15 years. Alongside the plantings, I've also done various collaborations with Tatty Divine. I made some jewellery. With my brother Tom Harfleet, we designed the Pansy Project garden that won a gold medal in Best Conceptual Garden at the Hampton Court Palace Flower Show in 2010. And most recently, I've written and illustrated a children's picture book called Pansy Boy. And it's that I've been taking around schools, doing various workshops around drawing. The story of the book is about a boy who loves nature and birds and flowers and dreads going back to school because he fears that he's going to be bullied. Unsurprisingly, he plants pansies around the school to raise awareness, and it's that I talk about in schools. What I do in the classroom is I try and create a sense of safeness. I talk about my own experiences of homophobia, and I try and encourage children to reflect on their own experiences of being bullied or bullying. And we discuss these things in a kind of a safe space. I try and create a safe space in the classroom by creating these various drawing exercises which aren't really based on skill, more the experience of drawing. And this reflects and is echoed in the book. If you'd like to find out more, you can on thepansyproject.com. If you're a child, you might not want to do that unaccompanied. All of the images are titled after the abuse, and some of that language is quite offensive and brutal. There is, however, a Pansy Boy page on my website that you can look at, and that has child-safe content, including a reading of the book, a book trailer, and some other content, including field notes, how to create your own field notes, and some colouring in pages too. So that's pretty much all. I think that's enough for me to tell you about the Pansy Project. So, to the workshops. What I'd like you to do is to get yourself a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil, and a table to draw at. What I'd like you to do is hold your drawing implement in the middle of the page in front of you, and now close your eyes. Now move the implement around the page, feeling the texture of the implement. I'm going to just say pencil. Move the pencil around the page, making different marks. Use circular movements or straight lines or jiggity-jaggedy lines or dots or dashes, whatever you like. The purpose of this is just for you to get used to the utensil that you're using. If it's a pen, you can do the same, of course. Carry on doing it, but keep your eyes closed, don't look at me. And do that for a bit longer. Now you can have a look at what you've done. It's probably just like marks, and it's just a way of getting used to the texture of the paper and of the pencil or pen you're using. Super. So now we're going to draw a pansy. Because of the lockdown, it's difficult to get flowers at the moment. So I'm giving you an image that I've taken before. Here it is, here or here. I haven't decided yet which side it will be on the screen. So have a look at the shapes. Have a look at the shape of the petals and the tiny little eye of the pansy in the middle and the lines coming out of it. Just have a look at it. It's nice. King's Cross, London, it was planted. So when I'm going to copy an image, I tend to turn it upside down, like this. This helps you focus on the shapes of the image rather than being distracted by the reality that you're looking at. So spend some time looking at it upside down. Now get a piece of paper, the same one or the other side of the same one, or however big the page. I'm not there, so I don't know, but find yourself some space on a piece of paper. And we're going to draw. It's going to be a short drawing, but I'm going to tell you to start and stop. So you can just draw what you see in front of you. Remember to look at the image, not the page. So before you start, get your pencil or pen in the middle of the page and look at the pansy and start your drawing now. Just remembering just to look at the shapes, not the actual details of what you're drawing. You're looking at the shapes. Now stop. So that drawing took you 15 seconds approximately, and you're probably quite frustrated because you didn't have enough time to finish it. The purpose of this task is to encourage you to speed up. So we're going to have another drawing now, and now I'm going to give you a bit more time, but it's going to be along the same it's going to be seconds, not minutes. So get ready, center of the page, go. Remembering to look at the image, not the paper. And if you are drawing next to the same image, the same drawing before, it doesn't matter, you're just drawing. But focus on what you're drawing, not the paper. You have a bit more time, but not that much. But hurry up. I'm looking at the clock, by the way. And stop. So that drawing took you 30 seconds. Now look at the one before, of 15 seconds, and the one of 30 seconds, and hopefully you're going to see a difference. Because you've now been accustomed to this idea of drawing quickly, you should have got more in the second drawing, more than you would have normally. So now compare both of those drawings, and I'm hoping you'll see a difference, because the second drawing would have been drawn with more urgency, and that's something I'd like you to retain. So we're going to do one more. It's going to be short, but a bit longer. Pen in the middle of the paper, go. Remembering to look at the pansy, not the page. Drawing quickly. Don't spend too much time on detail, just draw quickly. Try and get the bigger shapes and then focus in on the detail. Perhaps you're focusing on the outside and then going into the middle. You've got some more time, so there's no need to panic. Still got some time. Doesn't this feel luxurious now? Got some time still. Still, you've got some time, but it's slowly running out. bit more, but try and finish up. Okay, and so now we're done. So you have 3 drawings in front of you, and now I'm going to give you much more time. I'm going to give you 8 whole minutes. So you don't have to watch this video for 8 minutes while you draw. I'm going to show you a quick clip of me drawing a pansy for 8 minutes, and I'm going to speed it up. And after that, you can press play again and we can say hello. So you've drawn a picture for 8 minutes. I'm hoping that would have made you feel like you had all the time in the world. And also, I haven't even told you to turn the picture around. So when you have done the drawings, if you turn them the right way around, if you've been doing what I told you to do, then all of the pansies suddenly look different because you've been drawing them upside down. I always find that very satisfying because it's never quite as accurate if I do it the right way up. Sounds a bit weird, but anyway. Moving on, there we have it, 8 minutes. So now, I hope that's helped. Maybe it's a couple of tasks there for you to learn, to set yourself. If you want to copy something basically, especially if it's a flat image, turn it upside down. Draw it frequently in short bursts to begin with, to get used to it, and then spend some more time. And if you want to, you can spend as much time as you want. I've drawn a pansy for hours before. So there we have it. I am on lockdown, and I'm sure you are too. If you're lucky, you're with some friends and family, so you'll be able to draw with others. I'm alone. Completely and utterly alone, which is actually fine. But if you are not, then you might be able to do the following task. What you do is gather your household around a table, select an ornament or plant or something you'd like to draw, and place it in the middle of the table. Distribute paper and pencils and pens to everyone, let them select whatever they like, and sit them around the table. Now I'm giving you the power to set the time for the next drawing task. So you can say to the table, okay, everyone around the table has 10 seconds to draw this thing in front of them. If, like me, you don't want to give it away in the beginning, you want to start by saying, hello everyone, we're going to draw this, and when I tell you to stop, you must. So then you can select the times. You can just count it on your hand or can do whatever you like. So you are in charge of this drawing task. So you will say, okay everyone, start now. And then 10 seconds later you say stop, and everyone is just shocked and amused. And then you pass on your drawing to the next person, and the next person passes their drawing on to you, and then you do it again. And then you set the time again and you say 20 seconds or whatever. And then depending on how many people, it could be 2, you could do it again and again, or it could be 5 or 10, however many people are in your household. By the time you end, you will have a drawing, a page, because you don't turn it over, it's all on the same page, a page of multiple drawings by multiple people, drawn with multiple utensils and implements from different angles of the object. And it's a really nice thing. When I did this at a workshop in St Helens in November, the image looked like this, of pansies that we all drew. There was 20 of us in the room. And it's a really nice record of drawing, and it's actually quite fun. So hopefully that makes enough sense for you to do it. I don't know how else I can explain it to you. Anyway, Good luck. So they are my little drawing exercises. The main thing you need to know about drawing really is to practice. Practice, practice, practice. That's all you need to do. When I was a child, I drew all the time, and I still do. That's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have no idea how you have reacted to it, because usually I would be hosting this kind of drawing exercise in a room and I can read the room. I hope you're surviving in this very difficult time. I hope all of you and all of your loved ones are safe and well, and stay home, stay safe. Lots of love, Paul. Goodbye.